Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Atlanta Hawks tonight. Guys, I have to say, when it comes down to this game, it was one of the most best games for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to LeBron's performance. I have to say, guys, when it comes down to it, when it comes to LeBron James's performance, let's just say on his birthday, his 38th birthday, this is something that when it comes down to an age of that caliber in the game of sports, most people will say that father time is creeping on someone at the age of 38 when it comes to basketball, and at that elite level in his 20th year, LeBron James is basically beating the odds of all of that when it comes to any sort of athlete in the game of basketball that can obviously put up some big numbers when it comes down to this stage of someone's career in the 20th season of the NBA. And that's what LeBron James did tonight in a must-win scenario for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. I mean, I have to say this was a must-win for the Lakers. And what a better way for the Lakers to end the year of 2022 than to get a win against the Atlanta Hawks tonight. And that's what they did tonight, and especially LeBron leading the way for the Lakers. Obviously, a season high for him, 47 points in his 38th birthday to obviously get a win tonight against the Atlanta Hawks. And, I have to say, I bet LeBron, the King James, that, he is just feeling it tonight. And obviously, he deserves all the credit for this win tonight, guys. And I'll get into the stats and the numbers. And also, I want to bring up some comments that I heard from some of the reports being out there when it comes to LeBron's statement of potential trades and trade interest, or just him basically putting a message out there to the Lakers management to just obviously he's giving them an ultimatum, in not in the sense that he was saying it, but when you read between the lines of what he said a couple days ago, you can honestly say that LeBron is saying, if you trade somebody to make this team better for me to win, or I'll end up leaving. That type of scenario, that obviously what LeBron is putting out there when it comes to his futures with the Los Angeles. And more updates about Anthony Davis. I'll also bring this up as or this live stream, and also I'll be talking about the Lakers tonight against the Atlanta Hawks. So you know I'll keep on telling you guys everything about what's going on with the Los Angeles Lakers, and obviously for many years and going into 2023 as well. So please stay tuned for all news, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing my videos. And this live stream as well, all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please make sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN_sports. Guys, I really do appreciate it. All the love and support you guys have shown me across the years on this channel, and of course for many years to come. And let's just end 2022 on a good note, and with the Lakers winning to end, just to end this year with a win, and obviously a must-win scenario against the Atlanta Hawks tonight. And let's go into 2023 with some goals and some objectives when it comes to the Lakers' goals to just at least compete for the playoffs, or at least for the play-in, and just see where LeBron and the rest of the Lakers can take us after that. So let's be optimistic. Let's obviously go into 2023 with some, excitement, and hopefully the Lakers will obviously turn the page of 2022, of 2022-2023 season, and just hopefully go into a new year with some better optimistic goals moving forward. So, yeah, without further ado, guys, let's just talk about the Lakers win against the Atlanta Hawks. Now, this was in a sense that, some people were saying that the Lakers were not going to win, but for me, I was thinking that the Lakers could potentially get this win because of how bad the Atlanta Hawks have been playing this season, and especially with the rumors that we heard today about the Hawks head coach of basically him stepping away from his duties, and obviously there was some conflicts between certain reporters reporting false claims and. Obviously, it was just something's going on with that particular organization that, so far they're not doing pretty well this season. So, but obviously the Lakers, they were ready to go, and they got to win tonight against the Atlanta Hawks tonight in convincing fashion, all because of the King putting up a great performance on his birthday, his 38th birthday. And you know what, guys, this was very promising when it comes to how great LeBron put up some big numbers. And, just comparing the numbers between both teams, I mean, the Lakers across the board, they were just a better team. And, like I said, the Atlanta Hawks, they're not doing pretty well at this moment when it comes to their competitiveness in the Eastern Conference. So the Lakers were just the better team out there tonight. They shot better from the three against them, and just rebounded them, and just they were dominating across the board. And this is the first time in a while, or maybe probably this season, that the Lakers dominated in the third quarter. I mean, they were just outplaying the Atlanta Hawks in convincing fashion, and they just played great defense, and they just continued to manage the game as we honestly were hoping that they can do, but unfortunately they just couldn't do it, especially in the second halves and third quarter situations. Now, when it comes to fourth quarter situations, they try to come back, and they try to get a lead here and there, but across the board, this game in particular, the Lakers came to play, especially in the second half and the third quarter, where they just really, obviously outperformed expectations in the third quarter. And this was a good game for the Lakers to get. And what better way for them to end the year of 2022 than to get a win against the Atlanta Hawks? And now we will go into, I believe the Lakers have 2 days off. So they will have a game on January 2nd, 2023, against the Charlotte Hornets, and hopefully they can get a revenge win against them, because obviously the Charlotte Hornets are one of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference. So they could potentially, get a win there. Let's hopefully get a win on the first year of 2023. So just really can't wait for that. And I'm really optimistic now, because the Lakers are somehow could potentially turn over a new leaf at this moment. And maybe we can have them potentially have a better chance of ending this drought that they're on, and hopefully turn this season around heading into 2023. So just really can't wait to see that from the Los Angeles Lakers, and hopefully it will be for the better. So but just a great night overall in general for the team. They were just the better team out there against the Atlanta Hawks tonight. Let's talk about the stats out there tonight. LeBron James on his 30th birthday put up some great numbers, especially scoring wise. 47 points in age 38. And you know what, guys, this is just telling you right now that father time is not coming any close to LeBron James, and basically he spat at it. So obviously, LeBron is just at the highest level of his playing performance. Now, he did play for 39 minutes, so obviously he was our go-to guy out there tonight. And just I'm not trying to say the rest of the Lakers did not step up, but he was just there to obviously get a win against the Atlanta Hawks to end the year. And he just wanted to get a win on his birthday, so why not? So guys, he just had a great night, and had a great performance. 47 points, went 18 of 27 from the three. No, sorry. I wish it was something like that. It was from the field, and he shot very well out there tonight with 40. no, 4 to 6 from the three, and managed to give us 10 rebounds and 9 assists. He was just shy of, averaging a triple double out there tonight. And, that's just, that would have been an icing on the cake if he got a triple double. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. But regardless, he had a great night, put up some great numbers, and obviously he was our MVP of tonight. I mean, honestly, he won us the game against the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, 47 points. I mean, that alone would win you a game. I mean, 47 points, just a great performance from LeBron James, putting up some big numbers with 47 points and 10 rebounds and 9 assists. I mean, just we had to really realize where we are in this moment when it comes to LeBron James's career in his 20th season at age 38. I mean, most players at age 38 could not do what LeBron is doing at this moment, at this stage of his career. I mean, come on, 47 points. I mean, that's just amazing, amazing numbers that somebody of his caliber can put up. But let's all remember, this is LeBron James we're talking about. I mean, King James himself is obviously is one of a kind, and he is a future Hall of Famer, and arguably one of the greatest athletes in NBA history, and obviously in sports history, in my opinion. So just a great night for LeBron. He was obviously the MVP of tonight, and just really went out there and put up the numbers that he is supposed to put up. And obviously this is something that's just great out of LeBron James. So great job out there for LeBron James, leading the way with 47 points at age 38 in his 20th season. So great job out there for LeBron James. But let's talk about the rest of the Lakers who contributed in tonight's game. And obviously, I mean, for their own right, they helped out LeBron James in some key areas. Let's talk about Thomas Bryant out there tonight, who had a pretty big numbers himself. I mean, for his own right. Obviously, he put up a double out there with 19 points, played for 33 minutes, and managed to give us like 8 from 10 from the field and 17 rebounds. Now, Thomas Bryant is on a whole different level since Anthony Davis went down with that injury of his, and there has been some updates when it comes to Anthony Davis's injury. All I can say is that the way that I can just sum this is that so far Anthony Davis is doing pretty good. He's not feeling any pain anymore, and he's just been reduced. And so far, we could potentially see him back in mid-January of 2023. So that's the goal, and that's the possibility for Anthony Davis's timeline to return. And so far, he saw all, he got a lot of, what do you call them? I forgot the word for it, but all I can say is that he got a lot of revaluations and saw a lot of opinions from certain doctors. And so far, he has a goal of returning very soon, and hopefully a speedy recovery for Anthony Davis, because this team is basically nothing without Anthony Davis, and we can just tell when Anthony Davis is out due to injuries, the Lakers are just, not themselves. And that's the sad reality of the situation when it comes to the Lakers and this current roster that's built. So, but, Anthony Davis just, came out of nowhere and just really stepped up to the plate for the Los Angeles Lakers in a big way. So I have to say it was just a great, just hopefully, I'm just so glad that there was just some great news for Anthony Davis' return. So just a speedy recovery for Anthony Davis. But as I was mentioning, Thomas Bryant has stepped up to the plate ever since Anthony Davis went down with his injury. Obviously the Lakers is still lacking size, and he's the only big guy that's obviously been stepping up for the Lakers. Obviously, Damian Jones has also been a no-show, and he's just been a failure when it comes to his second stint with the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, that's the reality. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe Darvin Ham is seeing different things in a different view when it comes to how he's been performing for the Lakers, but I guess he hasn't been living up to expectation. But Thomas Bryant has lived up to expectations with, as I mentioned, with a double double out there tonight with 19 points, put up 17 rebounds and one block and one steal. In his own right, I mean, sure, LeBron put up 47. I mean, that's I already mentioned it, how great that was, historically, in my opinion, when it comes to the stage of his career. But Thomas Bryant in his own right really helped out LeBron James in a big way as well. So great job out there. 19 points and 17 rebounds. I'm not sure if that's his career high, but 17 rebounds for a guy of his in the stage of his career, putting up. Obviously, it's a big help for the Lakers out there. So great job. And as I mentioned, the Lakers were just a much better team, and they outplayed the Atlanta Hawks when it came to rebounding. I mean, last time I checked, I think the Lakers averaged 55 rebounds, and most of those rebounds came from, obviously Thomas Bryant with 17 rebounds, and LeBron's had 10, and the most closest thing was Russell Westbrook, who put up 8 rebounds, but I'll get to him in a bit. Obviously, he had a great performance out there tonight in his own right as well. But Thomas Bryant came to play, so great job out there for Thomas Bryant. And then Dennis Schroeder, obviously he had a solid night, really good performance on his own right, with 12 points. Obviously he struggled from shooting, but he managed to give us 9 assists out there tonight, and obviously it was just and also 3 steals. So on the defensive side, he did help the Lakers out on the defensive side with 3 steals for the Los Angeles Lakers, and hopefully he just shows up at here and there, because obviously with Lonnie Walker being out, and hopefully he comes back soon. I'm not sure what he's dealing with, but I think he's dealing with some soreness in some sort of air. I think maybe his knees or something, but hopefully a speedy recovery for Lonnie Walker. But I think he'll be back very soon, and hopefully on January 2nd against the Charlotte Hornets in 2023. So hopefully he'll be ready by then and give us some big numbers, and hopefully contributes in a big way, in the new year in 2023 with the Los Angeles Lakers. But beside that, a solid performance for Dennis Schroeder. And then let's talk about Patrick Beverley, who had a pretty decent night himself. Obviously put up some 10 points performance out there. Put up 2 of 3. Obviously his shooting efforts has been improving a bit for these past couple of games that we obviously did not see throughout this season. But, for these past couple of games, he has been shooting pretty well for the Lakers from the 3. As I mentioned, put up 2 of 3 from the 3. So great job out there for, Patrick Beverley, and also he gave us 1 steal, 1 block. So great job on the defensive effort for Patrick Beverley on his own end to help the Lakers win this game as well. And then you have Austin Reeves. Guys, I'm not sure what's going on Austin Reeves. Obviously, this is a good move on Darvin Ham to put Austin Reeves in the starting lineup, because obviously due to Lonnie Walker being out, but obviously I still think that he deserves to be in the starting lineup, because he does fit very well with LeBron James, and just him and the combination of LeBron playing with Austin Reeves, it just really works. And obviously in the starting lineup, he does perform to in great performances when it comes down to his efforts in in the starting lineup. And I'm so glad that Darvin Ham put him in the starting lineup instead of someone else. So great job on Darvin Ham's side when it comes to the rotation. And but honestly, Austin Reeves, this is not the best performance from him at all. I mean, sure, you put up no, actually no. It's just overall he had a bad night. Went 1 of 13 from the field. I mean, that is bad numbers for a guy that we taking the liking to, and obviously showing a lot of comparisons to when it comes to an undrafted player closely being compared to Alex Caruso on the offensive side of the ball. But unfortunately, there was no offense from Austin Reeves whatsoever. He gave us 1 of 13 from the field, 1 of 9 from the 3. So he had a bad shooting night in his own right. and just put up 3 rebounds. But other than that, he had 4 fouls and led the Lakers tonight in fouling. So obviously, it was just a bad night overall for Austin Reeves, but hopefully he can bounce back from it. I really think that, he will get back to his own ways, and hopefully we'll see more of a better performance from Austin Reeves potentially heading into the new year in 2023. And hopefully he will have a bounce back game against the Charlotte Hornets. So that could be an opportunity for the Lakers to get a win in the first year of the of 2023 in January 2nd to obviously, hopefully get a win there. So, but, obviously Austin Reeves had a bad night, and, the numbers don't lie. And just the way he was playing, it was just not himself. And these past 2 games, really, he was just not himself. I mean, just the last game alone, I think I mentioned in my last live stream, he had a bad game. I mean, he scored 0 points against Miami, went 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 4 from the three, and just overall no efforts on the defensive side. So, and even though he improved a bit, but it was not anything to brag about. So, obviously he had a bad night out there tonight, but I just hope that he will have a bounce back game against the Charlotte Hornets on January 2nd, 2023. So, but let's continue on. Let's talk about the bench. There was a lot of efforts from the bench guys. I have to say they really stepped up in their own way. Obviously, Russell Westbrook has been nothing but sensational since he obviously accepted his role for the second unit, being the sixth man that obviously he is vibing for. And hopefully he gets it, because obviously there's a lot of talks that, he was just not himself anymore. And, obviously he, obviously just wants to be the number one guy. And, obviously it did not work in his first year with the Lakers and even this year as well. But at the same time, he found a way to contribute with the Lakers. And mainly that all has to do with the coaching and the leadership of Darvin Ham. I'm not sure what he did when it comes to his advice to Russell Westbrook, but he did something for him to perform and play to expectations in his own in his own game this season. And obviously he's having a better season than he did last season. So obviously guys, he had a great night. He had 14 points out there tonight. Still struggling from the three, but it's not anything too surprising. I mean, Russell Westbrook is not a shooter, so this guy, I mean, I think this season he's averaging sadly, he's averaging like 28% from the three. So that's bad. I mean, for a point guard of his stature, shooting that low, I mean, you're not a shooter. So obviously, that's obviously been a problem for Russell Westbrook when it comes to his shooting. And we witnessed that last season. So obviously, but in his own way, he does contribute in many ways. Obviously, he went 6 of 12 from the field and managed to give us 8 rebounds and 11 assists. Led the Lakers tonight in assists, so great job on his end. But he did turn over the ball 6 times, so it's not anything too surprising when it comes to Russell Westbrook and his efforts when it comes to turning over the ball a lot. But it's not anything too surprising and not anything new when it comes to Russell Westbrook's turnovers. But in his own way, he did managed to win over the fans with his performances for these past couple of months, especially accepting his role on the team when it comes to just being the sixth man for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it has worked. He's been the quarterback for the second unit, and he's just been on a whole different level when it comes to his efforts to really help the Lakers out in a big way when it comes to the second unit. So great job out there for Russell Westbrook. And then let's talk about Wayne Gabriel, who had a pretty good night, had 11 points, went 5 of 8 from the field, and managed to give us 5 rebounds. And JTA, in his own way, he did contribute very well for the Lakers on the defensive side, but the bulk of the scoring came from LeBron James and the starting lineups, who obviously stepped up to really help the Lakers win tonight against the Atlanta Hawks. So overall, guys, I mean, when it comes down to it, I mean, this was a must win for the Lakers, and they just wanted to end this year on a great note, and for obvious reasons. And guys, when we reflect about 2022. There was a lot of decisions that were made and a lot of changes that were made in this roster that did not go well whatsoever when it comes to expectations. Because obviously, in the offseason, you know, we were thinking that the Lakers will go after some stars, but even free agency alone was not the Lakers' year. And for all teams, really, because there was not a lot of top stars going to certain destinations that were obviously, you know, you know, what's the word for it? But when it comes down to the off season, the Lakers just didn't have much to obviously build a great team around LeBron and Anthony Davis, and obviously the trades were always been about Russell Westbrook, but now since he accepted his role on the team as a sixth man, most Laker fans wants to keep him, but there's a majority of them that wants to trade him because obviously we can get a lot of value out of Russell Westbrook when it comes to getting some key pieces to join the Los Angeles Lakers and obviously turn this season around for the better. So, we just have to wait and see. We are going to go into a new year in January, and the trade deadline is in February. So, obviously, the Lakers could potentially. We have a much better idea who they potentially be targeting. So, it could be like next couple of weeks or this whole month of the whole month of January that we will have a better idea of where the Lakers mindset when it comes to finding a win now type of situation. Because as I mentioned and what we were been hearing about, excuse me, when it comes to LeBron's comments for these past couple of days was it kind of brings us at a bit of a question of what the Lakers should do when it comes to LeBron's situation with the Lakers. Will should they just pull the trigger on a trade that obviously involves our future first round picks and throw in Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverly and just throw some trades here and there that will obviously help the Lakers turn the season around, or should they keep the assets and just tell LeBron, what, this is a bust season. Let's just go into the next year on a better note, and hopefully, we will have the money and have the cap space to go after some stars that will obviously turn this season around or this franchise around when it comes to LeBron's goals to win another championship, and that's what he wants. And I don't really think LeBron is going to sit around and obviously have a losing season. I think he has a goal to obviously reach the postseason, and he made it well known. And when LeBron says that he has a goal in mind when it comes to turning the season around for the Lakers, he will obviously make that happen. And this game in particular, with his numbers and what he put up, is a big testament of what we could see from LeBron James for in the new year, and hopefully will be for the better for the Lakers. But it sort of remains to be seen. I still think a trade will happen, but it sort of remains to be seen what would it be, and it's just a long. It's just a matter of time until we have a much better idea of what we will have when it comes to if a trade does happen. So we just have to wait and see about that when it comes down to it. I still think that LeBron will still stick around with the Lakers. I don't think they will trade him this season because I think there's a certain clause in his contract that the Lakers can't trade him this season. They can trade him on on July 1st of 2023, but that's a long way to go. So he will obviously stick with the Lakers, this whole season. So they can't really do anything to obviously, take him, send him somewhere else this season. So, but he's obviously going to stick around. But obviously the Lakers can do some other trades that could obviously turn the season around. But we just have to wait and see what they will do. So it's just a waiting situation for the Lakers. So and that has obviously been this whole season when it comes to the waiting game of the Lakers looking for a trade that's obviously fits what they want. And I can understand. I mean, really, I mean, the Lakers, they want to keep their assets, and they, obviously need to keep their asset because, if there's a big trade out there that obviously would benefit the franchise in a big way, then obviously you should obviously keep your assets because, you obviously need to use your assets that will obviously benefit you for a rebuild or potentially for many years to come, maybe after LeBron James retires and or maybe Anthony Davis is gone. So, the Lakers also need to look at their future plans as well. So I can understand where the Lakers are coming from when it comes to just not getting rid of their assets and not showing a lot of excitement when it comes to certain trades that's out there that they're hesitant of making. So it's very reasonable. But at the same time, if you want to keep LeBron James happy, you have to trade. You have to trade somebody that can obviously help him win now type of situation. So, the Lakers are basically it's kind of like that old saying, or maybe what's those saying? I think it's you take the blue pill, the red pill, or I'm not sure what you call it, but that's the type of analogy when I think about that. But you know, it's up to the Lakers to obviously turn the season around, but at the same time, it sort of depends on some of the Lakers players to obviously help LeBron and obviously contribute to help LeBron win games. So it can't be always LeBron, it can't be always Anthony Davis to win us games. I mean, I want to see some other Lakers step up to the plate, like a Thomas Bryant, like a Dennis Schroeder, like a Lonnie Walker, who I can hopefully see him dominate some games, but sort of remains to be seen at this moment. And even Russell Westbrook, I mean, even though he's coming off the bench, I still think he can contribute in a big way. So hopefully from all the Lakers, hopefully they go into the new year of 2023 with a better objective, and hopefully they can turn the season around in a big way in 2023. And I'm so glad the Lakers end this year with a win under their belt, to end the year of 2022. And, guys, just a lot of goals and a lot of objectives for the Lakers. And hopefully they can achieve, hopefully, when it comes down to their goals to at least reach the playoffs or the play-in. I think the play-in is more a likely situation for the Lakers, but, sort of remains to be seen about that. So, and because it all has to do with the Lakers' plans of making a trade, because I still believe that trade needs to happen when it comes to the Lakers. So we just have to wait and see about that. And yeah, guys, I really do appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream, and of course liking all of my videos on ZSPN, and also your guys' support on social media is just so overwhelming. On Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. Like always, I'll leave the links to those in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you will know when I upload on this channel. I mean, it's just so, I really do appreciate all of you. And let's just hope to continue to grow this channel for many, many years to come. And let's go into 2023 with a goal, guys. And I have a goal for all of you. I mean, we are close to reaching 4,000 subscribers. And I think last time I checked, I think I'm like 70 subscribers away from reaching that. So if you guys haven't yet, please share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, just share my content with your loved ones or your friends, or your Laker buddies, or just sports buddies who love these type of contents. And if you have any thoughts and opinions on what should I do for this channel, I mean, please comment on this live stream, and also maybe after the live stream. I really would like to hear your thoughts and your opinions about the Lakers. So or just other things that I can do to that I can do more on this channel. So let's go to a new year with maybe potentially, I don't know, me reacting to videos, or just me doing more things on this channel that can obviously build this channel to just more than just being a sports channel. So that will be up to you guys to obviously make that happen. And obviously follow me all across social media. And, just I have a goal. I have a goal when it comes to 2023 that will obviously can be a game changer for this channel. So hopefully it's going to be your guys' help and your support for me to make that happen. So thank you all once again for a great year of 2022. And let's just go into 2023 with a goal and objective to obviously, continue to grow this channel. And that'll be nothing but love and support from all of you to make that happen. And once again, guys, we are like, I think 70 subscribers away from reaching 4,000 subscribers on this channel. So let's get to that goal, and I believe we can achieve that with your guys' love and support. I'm just 70 subscribers away from reaching that, so it's a possibility that I can make that happen in 2023. So thank you all for joining me, and obviously on this live stream. And please give me your thoughts about the Lakers win against the Atlanta Hawks to end the year of 2023 with a win. No, sorry, 2022 with a win. And also give me your thoughts about LeBron James's performance on his birthday. 47 points. I mean, wow, that's just very impressive numbers for LeBron James. And just in general, guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys think I should do on this channel that's just more than just sports? I really want to know your thoughts about it in the comment section, and obviously I'll read them and really will consider them as well. So it's all up to you guys to make this channel grow. So, and with your love and support, you guys make that happen. So thank you all for joining me, and obviously go Lakers. And let's go into the new year in 2023 with a goal, and hopefully the Lakers could turn this season around in 2023. And thank you all for joining me on the live stream. Like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next year in 2023. Thank you all for joining me. Happy New Year's. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.